When we start working towards our goals and putting in consistent effort, after a while we begin to feel burned out and may find ourselves in a rut. How did we get here? How do we end up being unproductive and lazy after a while of hard work? Well, we get to this state because we forget to recalibrate our minds every once in a while. Now, what do I mean by recalibrate our minds? It's when you remind yourself of your current goals and develop a new sense of motivation and dedication to go and achieve those goals. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to recalibrate your mind for long-term success and achievement. Often, we recalibrate our minds after some type of failure or a relapse on our journey to achieve set goals. This type of recalibration is the last effort of your mind to set you straight to go and achieve your goals again. It's when you, for example, eat a pizza when you were supposed to be on a diet. You feel bad about yourself, so you promise to stop eating junk food and you get back on the diet. This is a short-term fix as you get rushed with dopamine, and what you say now may not necessarily reflect how you make your decisions later on. This is the post-clarity syndrome, when you act on your urges and on your compulsions and then you get hit with the dopamine rush, and that makes you think clearly, and then you promise yourself not to indulge in the future again. I've made a video about the post-clarity state when you are on NoFap. If you're interested, you can click the annotation on the top right corner of your screen or check the description. Anyways, this type of recalibration of the mind comes after a failure, but how can we recalibrate our minds when we are fully aware of it and when we are faced with hard and difficult decisions? We can start by reminding ourselves of what our end goal is and why we are doing this. Often, to achieve a big goal, it requires a lot of time and patience, and when we don't remind ourselves of that thing we want to achieve every day, our brains switch to an autopilot and just do things out of habit. Now, don't get me wrong, being disciplined and doing tasks with the power of a habit is great, and it takes a lot of work just to achieve the habit of doing something. But sometimes when we are faced with a difficult part or something that is not exciting to do in the process of our work, we become bored of it and forget the one goal which we are trying to achieve. We bring up the question why we are doing this without answering it. We just take it for what it is: boring. What I learned is that not every part of your passion is interesting or exciting to do. For example, when I create these videos, I don't always like writing the script or taking footage because sometimes I experience obstacles. Maybe I'm not inspired to write something, or I'm just too lazy to get up and film that one scene. What I always like to do is to edit the videos, but I have to remind myself that if I want to get to the editing part and have it look good, I have to write the script, record the voice, and film the footage to the best of my abilities. That's how you recalibrate your mind to continue your work. Think about the end goal and how you will feel once you achieve that goal. Another thing that might require you to recalibrate your mind is burnout. The best possible solution in this situation would be to just not get into the burnout state in the first place and recalibrate your mind before by just resting and just taking time to yourself. As I mentioned before, when you work on something for a while, your brain gets on autopilot, and that may lead you to burnout. You should always remember to take care of yourself, either by having one day per week for full rest to recharge your battery, or remember to stick to your self-care, healthy habits like meditation, working out, eating healthy, etc. I more than often fall a victim to this, as I would rather film some footage for my YouTube videos than to go work out, for example. I'd rather play some video games instead of going to meditate, and these type of behaviors and these type of thoughts that come in your mind accumulate to stress and anxiety over time. As I said, it's important to rest, but what I found out is that when I, for example, sit down to watch some YouTube, I do it most of the time out of compulsion to rest. I think it's important to plan your rest and work days for maximum efficiency, as on your rest days, you can recalibrate your mind by giving it some time to recharge for another day. And that's how you recalibrate your mind for long-term success. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more weekly self-improvement content. Also, don't forget to follow me both on my Twitter and on my Instagram. I'm more active on my Instagram, but I occasionally post usually stuff about NoFap on my Twitter account, so follow me there too. Also, if you want to support this channel and improve its quality, there's going to be both links to my PayPal and my Patreon down in the description. Any help is appreciated. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching this video, and stay on your journey.